playing, and
You will
he's here
lose
though.
everything
Got some issue.
once branded.
Probably gotta skip that cutscene. I need to adjust the volume on here too. I can't hear you. The audio's messed up. I hate when I have to do this on every game I play. Oh, that works out. Okay. Now I'll be able to hear you. Thinking this playthrough, I'm gonna get everything that I know of where it's at. Like, do everything that I know. Make it a little walkthrough tutorial type thing. To the best of my knowledge. Yep, best of my knowledge. Half the time I just run through here, so try to do it a little differently. Motherfucker. Probably gonna go with Warrior. No, so I think I'm gonna go with Warrior. What? Huh? Oh, nice. How's that going? You winning that UFC? Yeah, are you winning? Are you winning? Nice. Oh. That's what's up, though. They ain't got Bruce Lee on the UFC, do they? For real? Shit. I doubt they got Bruce Lee on there. That would definitely be some shit. Yeah. What, they got Chuck Norris too? Oh, motherfuck. Damn it. Now I gotta figure out where the hell you start at if you don't rest at a bonfire. I have never figured that out. I've never died without hitting a bonfire. Okay, we just start right here. Alright, there we go. I had to go to my old messages because apparently I deleted everything to make room. I was like, wow, now Dark's not gonna believe me. So I had to go into the messages where I sent Cabby. Because I showed that shit to Cabby. I was like, dude, I finally figured out how Citadel. Pick up 0 souls. Shit. How the fuck does this guy keep hitting me? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I've heard of him. Nah. Yeah. Nah, the last fight I actually watched was that one with Ronda Rousey protecting her title. That was like 4 years ago or something. And the fight only lasted like 5 minutes. Like, I felt bad because the person who paid pay-per-view for it only got 5 minutes worth of a fucking fight that was like the fight of the century type shit. Yeah. Yeah. Very disappointing. Ah, come on, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna come back for that guy later. I don't feel like fucking with him. So we will come back to him later after I do other shit. Dude, that guy's still alive. Holy shit. Thought he was dead. Ooh. What you up to, Dark? You still there? Oh, okay. Yo, what's up? Oh, nice. What's for dinner? Fish. What's tilapia? Oh, Galafia. No, I've never heard of that. Yeah, I've never heard of that kind of fish. Yeah. Well, if I were to be completely honest, I really don't eat fish. Yeah, nah, it just all tastes the same to me. Like, it all has that, like, taste of the ocean type thing. Like, that's really all I taste in seafood, so I don't like eating that shit. Like, I don't even really enjoy crab or... I definitely don't enjoy shrimp. Like, yeah. Yeah, it all tastes the same to me for some reason. And it's just something I cannot do. Yeah. Yeah, it does. There is. The only type of fish I'll eat is like dried salmon. Like you take it and you smoke it. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, nah, nah. Like you fucking smoke it over a fire and shit. Like, yeah. Nah, yeah, I don't know how you would smoke fish. Probably would probably have bad taste. I'll eat tuna here and there, but I have to have like a lot of mayo with it. Yeah, just to drown out the flavor. Yeah, yeah, it is. And I kind of like tuna with my mayo, not the other way around. Man, there's this one time, uh, me and my mom Iana and my mom's boyfriend all went out to eat and shit. Went to this fucking Asian restaurant, and I went to pour some soy sauce on my rice. Little did I know there was fish oil sauce, and I didn't know there was such a thing. So I'm like, I just grabbed the fucking thing that looks like soy sauce. There's one red cap, one blue cap. I don't know the difference between the two. So I pour some soy sauce on it, and my fucking rice started tasting like fucking fish. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I looked at it, and like I really, really looked at it, and it said fish oil. I was like, motherfucker. I think so. I think it was a blue cap. That shit pissed me off. Yeah, it does suck. Needless to say, I ate all of it, but yeah, I did not enjoy the flavor of the fish. But I don't like wasting food, especially when I pay like $10, $15 a plate. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It does suck. Yeah, it does. There's one time when I was in Arizona on the Apache reservation, and I was invited to one of their gatherings and shit. And over at the gathering, they had a homemade menudo, I think it's called. Like, yeah. And I've never had that shit before. And I was eating it, and it was a little spicy. I was like, man, this is good. They're like, do you know what you're eating? I'm like, no. They're like, it's pig intestines. I was like, what? I was like, you gotta be shitting me, right? They're like, no. I was like, man, I don't know about this now. But I didn't want to be disrespectful, so. But I mean, it did taste pretty good at the moment, so I found out what it was. Dude, I did not even hit those things. What the fuck? Don't hurt me. Yeah, it would have been fine if they didn't tell me what it was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just pork would have done. Yeah. Yep. But I mean, I had seconds and thirds though, so that shit was pretty good. Yeah, yeah. I ain't got enough to level up yet, so we're good. I did touch bonfire, okay. Alright, fellow viewers, I do this a little bit differently than most people. I kind of go back and forth between places just so you guys know, because I do find some things a little challenging. So I like to level up and make it a little bit easier, so you'll see that later. Like the Pursuer, for example, I'm not going to fight him right off the bat. I'm going to come back to him in a bit, so... But yeah, man, Arizona, like, when I went to Arizona, I just left Josh's house from Ohio, and it was like September-ish. So it was getting fairly cool in Ohio for a while, like getting to the point where it was dropping temperature and shit. And I was in, I had to stop in Texas for a few hours and shit. Actually, longer than a few hours. It took like a whole day to get through there. But I was in, yeah. Yeah, but by the time, Texas, it's like a few hours to get through the whole state. And I was like, man, if I tried to do this in this amount of time in Alaska, I still wouldn't be through the whole state. So, yeah, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not shitting you, dude. Like, it takes forever to get through Alaska. Yeah, it is. But I mean, it was like fucking 85 degrees at 8 a.m. in Texas. And I went outside to smoke a cigarette outside of the fucking Greyhound area. So I seen a motherfucker out there in just a sweater. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing with a sweater on? I couldn't figure that shit out. I was like, what the fuck? So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, this guy's got a death wish for heat stroke or something. So, I started like, I didn't really pay much attention to it other than like, what the fuck's this guy thinking? And then it kind of just slipped my mind after that. But, like, fucking 85 at 8 a.m., I was like, that's ridiculous. Like, who the fuck wants to live with that shit? But, like, after I got, I fell asleep once on the Greyhound, and that was, like, at the border of Arizona and somewhere. But, they, I fucking woke up next to Border Patrol, and I was like, these motherfuckers are not taking me to Mexico, are they? Because I didn't know there was Border Patrol in the U.S., like in the actual lower 48. Because I've never been outside of Alaska before then, so I thought Border Patrol was just like on the Mexican border and shit like that. Like, that's the only time you really hear about Border Patrol. So I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So they asked us to give them our IDs and shit like that. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? So I hop off the bus once I get to Flagstaff, Arizona. I think it's Flagstaff, but man, it was like so fucking hot there, but it's dry heat. So it was like being in Alaska and everything, and it actually reminded me of Alaska because of all the mountains and shit like that, like, and the desert. I was like, man, this kind of closely does resemble Alaska, even though it's not really Alaska. So just remind me of it. So I was like, that's kind of cool. But one thing nobody told me was that one night I was out there, or one day actually, and I decided to pour some water out. And like later that night, I'm walking out to the trailer I'm staying in, and I hear this fucking low fucking rattle. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I like turned on a flashlight and shit, and I seen a rattlesnake curled up and shit. I was like, what the fuck? And I started running back to the house, and the old man there, he's like, you ain't ever dealt with a rattlesnake before? I was like, nope. He's like, just grab a stick and beat it over the head. I'm like, what? I'm like, are you fucking serious? He was like, grab a stick and beat it over the head. I was like, nah, that thing's gonna strike me and I'm gonna die. I was like, I don't feel like dying today. So he grabbed a stick and started beating it over the head. I was like, what the fuck? You guys are crazy out here. And like, he killed it and shit. And he's like, he handed me a knife. He was like, cut off the tail, or cut off the head. And I was like, okay. So I tried doing that. I grabbed the knife and put the knife on the fucking snake, and tried cutting off his fucking head. And every time I pressed down, the fucking snake would move because it's all muscle. And that freaked me the fuck out. I was like, nah, I can't do this, man. He was like, why not? I was like, because it's fucking moving. It's still alive. And he's like, it's dead. I was like, nah, it's moving. It's alive. I was like, I'm not dying tonight. So he grabbed the knife and he started cutting the head off and shit. I was like, man, I can deal with bears. I can deal with fucking 8-foot tall moose. I was like, I could even deal with polar bears. But I can't deal with your fucking snakes. I was like, you guys can keep this shit. Yeah, for real. Like that shit was, oh man. I was supposed to try to eat it, but I forgot about it and it rotted. So that was a little disappointing. Because I heard it tastes like chicken, so I wanted to give it a try. Yeah. Unfortunately, I never got that opportunity. Yeah, but there's no snakes in Alaska. Well, I mean, there's pet snakes, but I'm not gonna eat someone's pet. That'd be fucked up. Where'd my pet snake go? Oh, I ate it. Why do you eat it? I want to see if it really tastes like chicken. Why else would I eat it? Hannibal Lecter them and serve them their own snake. That's some fucked up shit. That would definitely be fucked up shit. Yeah. Yeah, technically. Alright, I think I got everything in this area now. Oh, well, nope, I didn't. I lied. Man, on my way to Ohio, though, I was stuck at Chicago airport for like fucking half a day. Yeah, I had that long of a layover. Just before going to Ohio, which only took like 1 hour to fly. And that was in one of those little fucking Cessna airplanes. And I was like, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that shit sucked. And then the whole time on the plane, I didn't know that the soda was like a fucking complimentary thing. So I was drinking like water. Yeah, 'cause nobody ever told me that soda's complimentary. So I drank water just so I wouldn't get charged. Yeah. Shit pissed me off. Yeah, they should tell you that during their little, like, 20-minute seminar on flying. Yeah. Yeah. Would make sense if they told you that. I was like, man, 15 hours without fucking soda. I was like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. just a little bit. I actually got to sit in the second class area. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the middle. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was towards the front of the plane. It still sucked though. Nah, the plane I was on, it didn't look luxurious at all. Unless there was another area that I didn't know about that was first class. Yeah. Yeah, the other TVs kind of sucked. Yeah. No, not unless you pay for it. Yeah. It is some bullshit.
They're gonna keep you for another year. This fucking cunt. Look, I'm gonna. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Chris's partner.
Sorry about that. It's just, yeah, I was down, found out some bad news, so figured I'd, mute my mic on that.
Last name Bruce.
So, yeah. Yeah. No, shit. Yep. Are you, streaming it?
No,
Nice.
no, it won't do.
Yes, you are.
Chapter 5 already, and I'm only until
Pretty sure you're my only one.
says, I don't know what I need to talk to.
Yeah, this is one me and Q were streaming for a minute.
This note I just got from you guys.
So,
I know that Nutwagger's lying. She
yeah.
called me up and said, oh, there was just a little
What
tip.
the hell?
And I've never drank before. I haven't
Oh,
drank it at all.
no.
And she's,
That's the wrong one. That's why it didn't look familiar.
she's, just lying.
So, no. Alright, everybody, that's going to be the end of this stream. I'm going to get another one going here in a second.
They fucking act like